All right, so this is the update for the truck, the GMC that kept turning off. The problem was cable. It was a couple of cables that were connecting um, right next to the computer. So you have the computer right in front of you, and then you have the adapter, the connections on it. Well, those cables that go to obviously the sensors or whatever, um, that's where the problem was at. So that's where the cables were connecting, were touching, causing a short. So that's pretty much it. So it had nothing to do with computer. It had nothing to do with motor mounts. It had nothing to do with sensor, crankcase sensor, none of that. I think it was actually maybe, I took it to a mechanic. And I told them the symptoms and everything. I told them that it to me it's cables. It's a short, like I'm explaining to you guys. It's a short, and he checked the sensors and blah blah blah. Long story short, at the end, he's like, "Yeah, I found the issue. It was a couple of cables were connecting, they were touching, they were stripped off or something like that. I guess because of the heat. So the heat caused them to maybe the I didn't see it though." But he told me, he pointed at where it was. So like I said, it's right in front of the computers, right in front of you. And then you know how you disconnect the harness to the computer? Well, right there, not exactly touching the adapter, the connection, but if you follow it, maybe about a foot, heading towards the middle of the engine bay, that's where the issue was at. So the first time that I took it to a mechanic, he found, from what he says, that he found a cable that was stripped as well, but further down towards the front of the engine, towards the pulleys, the front of the engine. So if he would have continued straight on, he would have found the issue. I'm putting gas. He would have found the issue of the cables that were also stripped and touching. So he stopped, let's just say mid-engine, the engine bay, like right there. If he would have continued to go on further towards the computer, he would have found the cables that were connecting. So I think I would have found the issue as well, but I mean, I live in an apartment, so I wouldn't be able to do it. It would take me a while, park it outside, and then just taking a weekend off or something like that. But so I took it. The guy charged me like $500. Kept it for like 5 days. I think he found the issue within the first day, but whatever. I mean, can't complain. I could complain, but whatever. So he had it for 5 days. All of a sudden he finds it on the last day, well, obviously. But I think he found it quickly from what the information I told him. But he kept it, to make it interesting that he worked on it. And the fifth day is when he said, "Hey, I found the issue. It's good. Come pick it up." Give me a $100 discount. He said it would cost $600, but he gave it to me for $500. But yeah, I think the first mechanic, if he would have found it, if he would have just kept going, which he didn't. But then he's telling me computer issues, which I understand. Computer issues, motor mounts, which is, I don't know about that. That was just a waste of money. Motor mounts. I bought 2 crankcase sensors, original from GM. That didn't fix the problem. I ended up replacing the knock sensor. So it's been about maybe about a month, no issues. So that caused it. So again, it just shuts off, and you could hear this, and that's how I kind of like gave information on that. So that's how, whatever, it is what it is. But those are the symptoms that I was getting with the truck. In case you guys have that, hopefully this video helped you guys out. But it's a wiring issue. It was creating contact. So there you go, man. Hopefully this helps. You guys don't have to pay $500 to $1,000 to take it to our shop. So yeah, cables were touching, short, so and so. Thanks, brother. See you guys on the next one.